We're in the exhibit right now. This is where tigers are in here.
You heard a tiger vocalizing right now, right? You can hear that.
All my life, I've dreamed of working at a zoo, caring for the animals, learning how to feed them, maybe giving a tiger a little forehead kiss, who knows? Now, by partnering with Indeed, my childhood dreams are coming true.
Woo! This is a real job posting from the San Diego Zoo. It is a wildlife care specialist. It's a full-time job, and I can apply right here through Indeed. Here you'll have the entire set of what the job entails.
Prepare food and water for habitat wildlife. Load and unload food from the truck, so I can do that.
Wow, you have to disinfect utensils, just like I clean my own forks.
The three of us are applying for a job. We're gonna see if we have what it takes to work at the zoo.
Okay, we got this. Okay.
We're gonna get our hands dirty a little bit.
It could be poop too.
Oh wow, can't wait.
If we succeed in all of these goals today, then we're hired.
Well, yeah, the animals are the final judge.
We're splitting up our activities today with animals across 4 continents: Africa, Australia, back to North America, and finally Asia.
We're gonna be working with the rhinos, we're gonna be working with the giraffes. I think we're gonna look cool doing it, that's for sure. I'm gonna wear a hat.
When I was a kid, I applied to work at my local animal shelter, and I actually got offered a job until they realized I was 9. And then they rescinded the offer.
I don't really know anything about being a wildlife care specialist. I don't want to be entrusted with an endangered species. That'd be a bad headline. YouTuber kills this animal. Animal gone forever. Keith remembered as eternal villain. Don't want that.
Guys, my name is Marco Wendt. I'm the Wildlife Ambassador for San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, and we're here at the beautiful San Diego Zoo Safari Park to learn what it takes to be a wildlife care specialist.
Safari Park is unique because it is part zoo, part safari.
This park is 1,800 acres. The sad story is there's not a lot of habitat left for a lot of these species. What we do here, is all towards those conservation efforts. Wow, that's somebody's food.
We're your 3 newest employees. What kind of tasks are we going to be doing today?
We need you to load this browse material. Okay, we got this. Okay, we got this. Variety of things that specialists do. My specialty is behavior. We're gonna observe the animal, so you're gonna help me out with that.
You and I, we can maybe practice our observation
right,
on these 2. Yeah, so Keith looks a little timid.
Oh, we might have to work on some descents here with the. Okay,
Whereas you see the Kwesi James seems to be more
we might have to
self-assured,
separate him from the
confident.
herd. So today, you guys, we're going to be maintaining the habitat, adding experiences. Obviously, we want to make sure they have all the food that they need and their water. Help fulfill the roles that we do as a wildlife care specialist.
I feel like I'm on a field trip.
Yeah, right.
I see the giraffes, and yeah, you're right, they're already walking toward the path. They're like, okay, food's coming, breakfast.
Oh, do you see in front of you right now?
No frickin' way.
Those are 2 rhinos.
Oh, snap. Hello. Oh, snap.
Right now, I get a little teary-eyed even watching you guys, so
I'm crying right now.
And this, it bridges gaps, you guys.
I am sort of the giraffe of the Troy guys, so it's fitting for me to be the one who feeds the giraffe, as I am the one who's fed on our channel. All right, so you said I go in here.
Good job.
All right, Kwesi, do you want to pull that rope?
Absolutely. Use my muscles. And I believe we do. I pledge allegiance to the branch.
So she's going to give sort of what's called a visual cue. Remind these giraffes, we have our new specialist here, and they brought out this wonderful browse, right? The animal we're about to go offer this breakfast to, they're called the watchtowers of the Serengeti for a reason. So if you're a rhino, if you're a zebra, a wildebeest, if you see a giraffe run, you're going to run right away. You're not even going to ask what you're running from. You're just going to run, because giraffes can see for miles on end. Look at that. They look slow, but when they need to, they can definitely move.
This is the slowest, dinosaur chase scene. What was the name of this specific tree they're eating today?
Acacia leaves, so we get them.
The acacia leaves. You know, it's a very nice leafy texture. It's very delicious, a little dry, a little high up, which I typically like. Kind of reminds me back when I was a kid, and I ate the same thing.
So now we're getting ready to feed our beautiful southern white rhinos.
Usually we'll bring out some bales of hay like we have here, and then you guys can throw in some flakes of our Bermuda hay for their breakfast.
Crazy, they're coming. They're coming to say.
You guys can just grab any flakes of hay that you want and throw it in this feeder for them.
Okay.
And they'll come up and eat it. So I'll get out of your way.
Okay. This is just hay?
Just hay, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, look at the way the horns look up close. Like a furred texture almost.
This horn, it's made up of the same thing as our fingernails and our hair. Keratin, it's called. You guys are doing really good, giving good, calm rhino energy. The fact that she's eating in front of us like this really speaks volumes to the quality of work that we do here. So you're doing good.
This is crazy. We are close. We are freaking close.
It's breathtaking when you see all this, right?
This feeling never goes away of being close to an animal, like watching it just do what it does. And this is kind of blowing my mind.
That's the beauty of the safari park.
This is the best day ever.
So we're outside the Somali wild ass enclosure, not funny, and we're going to go see some wild asses and the wild ass babies as well.
Good technique. I like you using both hands. I like that.
Open the
That's good.
pizza box, family style.
Overachiever over here, Frank.
Aren't you allergic to hay, Keith?
I am.
Oh. Can I ask you guys, do you have a theory, or why do you think they have those markings on their legs? Because there's other predators that have to hunt these animals. They want to blend into that habitat.
Oh, probably somebody got like a little zebra daddy.
Yeah, really,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
See where they get the name.
I just wanted to make sure we got that.
Yeah, we need that joke. Now, before we applied for our jobs at the San Diego Zoo, we actually headed over to the Indeed YouTube channel for the best tips and tricks when it comes to searching for a job.
We heard great stories about how people landed their own jobs, as well as strategies to make the best impression at a job interview. These tools helped us nail our initial interview and took me one step closer to my dream job.
So subscribe to Indeed's YouTube channel for more career exploration content, including a video from us.
Now it's time to meet the
kangaroo.
But now we have the amazing, the fabulous team from Australia here, and you're gonna take their cues on how to properly clean and offer the right kind of food items for our kangaroos.
I noticed you got a little sack of peanuts there. Is that just a snack for us, or?
If you're good. You listen.
This is jacaranda, right?
We're just feeding kangaroos. Yeah. It looks so natural. Is it fine if I take a little piece to eat?
I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend
Got it?
I would not suggest it. Maybe on
What
your
about
free
if
time.
I took a little piece?
Probably not. No.
Okay, looks like this is a job for me.
Whoa, what's that over here?
This is cleanup from yesterday's treat.
Oh. So this is an everyday thing for you?
It is an everyday thing. It could be poop too, and that's a big part of our cleanup.
Oh wow, can't wait.
That poop can tell us about the health of an animal. We can collect droppings from animals, have it analyzed, and get hormone reports so we know when it's optimal time to introduce animals for breeding and whatnot. So poop rocks.
Yes.
So, and good job?
Would a peanut work?
What?
Yes.
None for Keith, right? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, not salted, okay.
Next to me, this is Gidge, and she is just over 3 years old. And then
It is taking everything in my power to not boop their nose.
I know,
was
I know, it's
explicitly
very
told.
hard.
They pulled me
You're
aside.
doing great.
No booping. So we're doing a pouch check right now.
When they give birth, so to speak, it's the size of a jelly bean. And so this baby has to crawl up through the area that it was pushed out of into this pouch area, and then there for several months. And to keep the quality of health of these animals, this is why we're doing the pouch check.
you can stick a little camera in to see if there's a joey developing or if
Right.
there's any other issues going on.
It would take a lot of trust for you to put a camera in my pouch,
It's
so I get
a lot
it.
of trust. And so when we train, we use itty bitty baby steps. So one of the approximations, of course, where we're going to be touching that area is her letting me touch. So I can touch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Good.
Touch is important for this initial pouch check, but for this behavior.
Making her comfortable with that. Yeah,
and look,
that's pushing her boundaries.
Yeah, she read the behavior, gave her the option to move away. It's, again, the concept of choice and control. They engage.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, gotta do the scratch. You gotta scratch.
So many hanging out up here.
Yeah, so this is actually our socialization pen. So this is where all of the chicks go after they fledge before they go out to the release sites. Since we don't go in with these guys, you know, the cameras do a huge job for us in order to make sure that everyone is doing well, nobody's injured, everyone's eating.
Is there a master switch somewhere that just releases all the animals at once?
No,
Okay,
not that I know
I've seen a lot of movies. I don't know.
So, friend, you bring up a really excellent point, like what I said earlier. We would love for all wildlife to be released back into their native habitat.
Huh, I think it's puppet time.
You think so?
Oh,
You were eyeing that puppet up as soon as we walked in. I knew it. A lot of times we'll have more chicks than we have pairs, so we end up puppet rearing them up here at the facility.
The puppet is the mama?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can show you guys this puppet. So here we go.
Oh, it's here!
Wow.
This is one of our puppets that we use to puppet rear the chicks. So when they're really little, you know, we'll use the beak to kind of show them where the food is and everything in a little bowl.
Wow, this is an interesting little puppeting mechanic in
It
here.
is, yeah.
So that I
Okay,
can
so
like...
Kwesi's your baby. Get the...
Wagwan, mom, wagwan.
Oh, almost what we do.
Checking out my babies. I never knew this could be a part of caring for animals, is that you would actually sort of be the parent.
How does one apply to be bird puppeteer?
So we have seasonal keepers that work with us every breeding season that help us out. A good way to get your foot in the door.
You
know.
need to be SAG. No SAG
I
credentials.
probably don't want you to be SAG.
No
Yeah,
SAG.
yeah.
Did I hear it was courting season?
It is, yes.
If a condor's trying to get its beak wet, what would we expect to see here?
So they'll have their wings out, they'll kind of shake their feathers around and then just kind of dance around like that.
We
And
are not so
explain
different
it.
from birds.
Not at all.
I mean, that's pretty on point, wouldn't you say?
I can show you some cool video footage if you'd like.
Yes, we would
Okay,
like to see.
now we're talking. There's Haas.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I love that he's like not making eye contact. He seems kind of bashful.
He's
He's
really
like,
into himself.
a lot of flapping.
Yep.
Every day we're checking in on those eggs. We're doing a process called candling where we hold it up to a bright light. We can see the development of the egg, and then from there we can kind of determine what we need to do to make sure they have the best chance of survival.
Got a lab coat for me.
Well, what's in here?
I guess we're scientists now as well.
I think this one's a little too tight.
He's a little too yoked.
Yeah.
And that's not an egg joke.
That was so good.
Thank you.
So we have these running very, very warm because it's supposed to mimic what it's like underneath the bird when they're sitting on the egg. We have to make sure that we very finely tune these controls so that it stays within about a half a degree, because if not, it can get too hot or too cold for the egg and it cannot survive.
I didn't know so much went into this. It's no wonder
A
eggs
lot.
are so expensive right now.
Every day we take it out, we get a weight on the egg, and then we turn on this fancy candler machine. We can see the development of the chick inside the egg of the embryo.
This is
Always have your hand underneath so that nothing can happen to the very, very special egg. There you go.
Copy that. I think this egg is gonna hatch really well.
Yeah, you think it looks good?
Yeah, this one's a good one. Let's move on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to double check my associate's work here.
Okay.
I concur with my fellow associate. This one looks very viable. I can see the
Position,
beak.
right?
It looks like it is saying hello, Keith, in there, so that's great. So it sees me as well. It's a
Already
very
knows your name.
smart condor.
We're in the exhibit right now. This is where tigers are in here.
Heard a tiger vocalizing right now. This is a tiger habitat, technically called Tiger Trail, and we're hiding the Sumatran tiger.
So our oldest one is Majel. She is 14 years old. So
Oh, so this is an old lady baby.
Yes, you could say
She's
that.
definitely,
She's up there.
She's an old lady.
She's up there.
golden years.
Yeah, she's in her golden
Right?
years.
Yeah.
So as you can see in this box here, we have a variety of enrichment that we're going to provide to our Sumatran tiger today. We have some sheep wool.
Why do you think scent enrichment is so important for a tiger?
Pre.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's one of their main senses, right?
And also they're hunters. They love puzzles. They need to work their brains.
Exactly. That's right. Couldn't said any better, right?
Exactly.
Now I noticed some cologne
Yes.
here. This is Obsession for Men by Calvin Klein.
Something about this perfume just really gets me excited.
Who, how,
Well-
when was it discovered?
Honestly, you know, there's got to be a potent enough of an odor.
It's got to be quality.
Yeah. So we are going to start here. As you can see, we have placed a log for Majel. So feel free to choose any scent that you would like for a Majel.
Obsession.
Ooh, I like it. Next we have our. I want the people to see the gourds.
Yeah, lovely. Let's offer some other spaces, right? What do you think? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a nice spot. That'll
That's a
some
good
diversity.
Make a little bowl of potpourri, just on the inner living room table. Invite your guests in.
The stage is set.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, snap, it's time.
He's right here. I found him.
It's time.
I found the tiger.
Go to the bamboo.
Okay.
We'll go to the log.
He's going to good natural behavior on his part, right?
Who's after the dog?
Okay, he said no to the log, Kwesi.
log.
But he wants
go
that
to the
gourd.
stage.
He wants that gourd.
Oh, you got it.
Hey, and we're back. And we're back.
Is the wool gonna come into play? Are we gonna see the wool have a moment?
I don't think we got it. Did you get it on camera? He went up to the wool and he licked it.
He licked it and then he looked at me and he winked.
This is nuts. The tiger just fully went the route that we did and is now retracing our steps.
These are predators. They track prey for long distances. Even walking in the habitat, we're shedding, we're sloughing skin cells off, and all these attributes tigers can pick up.
You're telling me that while we were going around the tiger exhibit trying to put our enrichments, we were unknowingly putting our scent, the scent of the rhino and the kangaroo and all the animals that we've met today. And now the tiger is fascinated by those scents.
This is actually one of the smaller of the tiger species, but still incredible animal.
Are you just an old lady, baby?
No.
Oh, we love you.
I think that means we're hired.
So now you're officially wildlife care specialist in our eyes. Welcome to the team. Conservation
amazing.
Knuckles, good job, you guys. Well
Yeah.
done. Yeah,
Oh,
scent
she
marking
peeing?
it, yeah. She picked up on these other mammals encroaching in her habitat, so she's got to make sure, like, no humans, no try guys. This is my habitat.
Actually,
Whenever
every
we're
time we finish a
understandable.
shoot, the people who we're shooting at, they pee all over their own property. Thanks to the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, specifically the Safari Park, for having us. Just an unbelievable experience. You gotta come check it out. This was a remarkable day.
And you guys are helping us get that message out. Again, this is for everyone here, and everyone has the power to change the world, so thank you.
Indeed.
It's just natural for you.
I don't know how I do it.
Thanks to Indeed for partnering with us on today's video. And don't forget to subscribe to Indeed's YouTube channel for more career exploration content.